Dark Zaya. We're playing Horizon Zero Dawn. And as you can see, I changed my outfit. Yeah. I never wore this one before, so I figured, why the hell not?
If you cause...
Okay, everything's loaded up.
It makes me homesick.
Oh, and what was I saying? Oh yeah. We're going back to story mode finally.
The balustrade. It's a short drop from there. The other side of the tower. Look for a vent.
Get down. There we go. And we're looking for a vent.
I see you've been here before.
Obviously. Now, it's very important that you hear what I'm about to say. I've shown you the way in, but this humble vent marks a point of no return. Before you descend into the depths here, you should be fully committed, equipped, and focused. No distractions. If you have errands to run, do them first or hold your peace. I won't tolerate whining.
Shut your
Is that
face!
clear?
You'll tolerate what I give you, Silence. I
Exactly.
didn't ask you along for the ride. I'm heading down.
I've spent a lifetime trying to uncover the secrets of this world. Where the machines came from. How the old ones achieved such marvels only to fall into silence and death. A lifetime of failure. As year by year, decade after decade, I hit walls I could not break, doors I could never breach.
Hello.
Until a Nora huntress marched out of the savage east. And voila, for her, all the deepest
Call my
secrets of
land a
youth will lay
savage
bare.
land again.
I suspect you will have an easier time with this door
Jackass.
than I did years ago.
Hold for identiscan. Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Malfunction. 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 Malfunction.
Kidding me?
You don't hear me laughing.
Shut up. There's gotta be another way. Hey! Elizabeth Sobek here! Requesting access!
Access request acknowledged. Root command functions available. Do you wish to proceed?
I do! Get me through this door!
Analyzing. Primary access inoperable due to mechanical failure. Emergency venting procedure likely to circumvent blockage. Do you wish to proceed?
Yes.
Emergency venting authorized.
I underestimated you. So by now,
Guess you can't have everything.
that will draw attention. We won't have this place to ourselves for long now.
No shit.
We? Last I checked, I was the one risking my life down here.
Yes, fine. Now will you please get moving? There's so much to learn in less time than I'd hoped.
Well, let's go on a field trip, guys.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn.
Zero Dawn. We found it.
Are you really so surprised?
Facility diagnostics detect multiple. Please take a seat and wait for your name to be called. A selection of beverages and snacks are available.
A smaller room.
Beverages. Oh yeah, we gotta check every room. That's right. Let me check something. Yeah, we gotta check every room.
Please proceed into viewing room 1.
Wait a minute. Hold on, let me look at the map before we go any further. No, that's not it. Oh, there we go. Go for it.
For an important
Yeah,
message
whatever.
regarding the purpose of your visit.
What was this place?
A holographic theater.
CD01 data intact. Initiating playback.
You changed my
Welcome
clothes!
to Project Zero Dawn. I am General Harris, Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff of the United States of America. I'm sure you've heard the rumors that Zero Dawn is a top-secret super weapons program, the technological miracle that will save us from the Pharaoh Plague, if Operation Enduring Victory can hold off the robots long enough. The reason I'm sure you've heard the rumors is that I'm the one who spread them, and they are all lies. Zero Dawn is not a super weapons program, and it will not save us. Nothing will save us.
What's the point of making this video then?
By the time the glitch was noticed, it was already too late. Nothing could stop the Pharaoh Plague. Nothing can. Its robots will continue to replicate and devour the biosphere. Life on Earth will be destroyed. Our planet reduced to a barren sphere. Global extinction is inevitable. No matter how many we kill, the robots just keep exponentially making more. If we had their deactivation codes, we could shut them all down.
I wonder how long it
Entire
took to make all the videos.
But since their cryptographic protocols use polyphasic entangled waveforms, cracking a code set would take half a century. At best, we've got 16 months. Not exactly what you'd call a survival option. The destruction of a biosphere is not the sort of apocalypse you can wait out in a fallout shelter or a space station. There will be no Earth left to reclaim. Just a lifeless, toxic rock with several million Pharaoh robots on it, hibernating, waiting for something to eat. This is the horrible truth behind the lies of Operation Enduring Victory. My lies. Lies designed to inspire millions of innocents to sacrifice themselves in battle. Why? One reason. To buy time for you and the work you will do here.
Oh, that's right.
The
This
day
is
that
the
life on
upkeep
Earth ceases to exist
for
is coming
the
fast.
scientists.
It cannot be stopped. The hope of Zero Dawn is that something new might come after. But I will leave it to Elizabeth Sobek to shine that thin ray of light into the darkness. Harris, out.
Well, he's accepted his fate.
That doesn't make sense. Life on Earth didn't cease to exist.
He said it could not be stopped.
But it was. Somehow Elizabeth saved us. I've got to keep looking. Find out how she did it. Kestrels. They got in. Through the vents.
Let nothing stop you from learning the truth.
Spread out! If
Bastard.
it moves, kill it!
What is this place? Tomb?
I've been seen.
Not what I wanted, but
Good. We're too close to let tribal primitives stop us now. The data points, what did they contain?
This one's irrelevant. Cause we're gonna actually sit there and watch a mother just add files. So let's move on. I'll check this room right quick. Doopy doopy doo. Check, check, check.
CD02 data intact. Initiating playback.
Elizabeth Sobek.
You're changing my clothes!
And it's all true. The Pharaoh Plague is devouring the biosphere. Life itself will cease to exist. But does that have to be the end? What if we could give life a future? What if we could build a kind of seed from which, on a dead planet, life could blossom anew? This
When
is
did
the
they have
aim,
time to make these
the hope
videos?
of Project Zero Dawn. To create a super intelligent, fully automated terraforming system and bring life back from lifelessness. What would such a system require? At its core, it would need a true AI, fully capable of making the trillions of decisions necessary to reconstitute the biosphere. An immortal guardian, devoted to the reflourishing of life. We call it Gaia. Mother Nature as an AI. But that's just the core of the system. She will need to be surrounded and empowered by a comprehensive suite of subordinate functions. Think of them as extensions of Gaia's mind, each dedicated to a specific purpose. Now, these aren't AIs, but make no mistake, each presents an engineering challenge more profound than anything the human species has ever before attempted. Hardware that preserves and then gestates the billions of seeds and embryos from which life will be reborn. The construction of underground facilities to hold it all. And that's just the start. We don't have to build the entire system. The beauty of a fully automated terraforming system is that it can build itself. Now, over the days to come, you'll learn how all these functions, all these pieces that you'll be working on, fit together. How we'll race the clock to execute our harvest initiatives, write the software, build the tech and the facilities. How we'll lock it down and seal it up before the inevitable occurs. But even more important, you'll know how it doesn't end here. How Gaia will generate those deactivation codes General Harris talked about.
So
And build the
how
transmission
in
arrays
the
to
world
broadcast them, shutting down the Pharaoh robots for good. How Gaia will not just build, but imagine any conceivable robot it needs to do its work across centuries. From detoxifying the Earth's ravaged atmosphere and poisoned seas, to the regreening of the Earth from cryopreserved seed stalks, to rewilding the Earth with animal life. And then, when all that is done, how a new generation of human beings, spawned at cradle facilities around the globe, will partake of Apollo, the vast archive of human knowledge and cultural achievement from which they will learn of us, our world. And most important, how not to repeat our mistakes. It's not an impossible dream. It is within our grasp if we work tirelessly and stop at nothing to achieve it. We can't stop life from ending. But if you will help me, help Gaia, we can give it a future. Join me and help make that future real.
That was so inspiring. That makes me want to go punch a robot in the face.
The whole Earth destroyed. But then remade?
Yes. By a machine. A
This is a
machine of
very
creation.
interesting field trip.
Elizabeth did this. For life. For us. But why Hades then? If it was part of Gaia, how did it end up in the wreckage of a Pharaoh robot? And why does it want to kill me? And Apollo,
Intruder! Get her!
the archive of
Whatever
knowledge.
you
What
do,
happened to
die
that?
now. Make the answers in my head.
son!
Oh shit!
Something broke! Fire!
Now die!
Take another!
Whew. You. I don't want that.
I'll find a use for you.
Yeah, take that. Reload. Can't do nothing with it.
Here we go. Another one of these. Need to find the right configuration.
Okay, so we go that way. That way. Down. No! This one.
Done. I should check the door nearby. There's a part missing. Maybe there's a storage area nearby.
Oh. Okay, let's go this way. Should take me upstairs.
Found one.
It's
Looks
all
intact.
old and gross. Jump down.
That should do the trick. Now let's get that door open.
Okay, gotta open that.
Hey, I'm done with Brett's incompetence, okay? Somehow, he managed to install an H-emitter node backwards. Everything's in reverse. I don't get paid to clean up Brett's messes. If you want it fixed, send him up to storage for a new emitter, not me. Parker out.
Okay, so let's see. The middle one is still down. And this one is the left. And I think this one's right. No? Okay, so let's try this other way. No? Okay. Let me try putting these down. I forgot how to do it.
That did it.
There we go.
Door should have power.
Now to see what lies beyond it.
Eclipse. They're here.
Avoid contact.
Lines
Oh,
look good!
contact.
Gaia.
Yeah, right.
It's up there. Second floor.
Can you reach it?
So much for avoiding contact.
Bitch, you're supposed to be behind the wall.
I'll take her head. The buried shadow demands it.
We have a problem!
Yay! That took two of them.
Shadow right.
Come on. Oh shit, how I missed? Damn it, clicked.
Bleed for the shadow.
What? That was so doing?
Can't hit anything with it. Die, apostate.
There.
That's the last one.
Big.
8 shots. Repeat.
Or not.
Okay, never mind. I thought that was done. Well, he shoots like a stormtrooper.
You cannot hide from our wrath. You will perish!
Room's clear. For a moment, anyway.
Then get moving. You have to find Gaia.
Okay, now I can loot everybody. Take you. Take you. And I really don't need to take anything else. Besides some herb. Some shroom.
Hello, I'm Margot Shen, and this is Hephaestus. As the name might tip you off, this is going to be the subordinate function that Gaia will use to make lots and lots of robots. Her personal forge. Except, it's not that simple. So you probably noticed that only about a third of you are robotics engineers. The rest, experts in machine cognition, virtual heuristics, that stuff. Well, that's because we aren't going to be the ones designing and building robots. The last thing we want is to burden Gaia with a bunch of outmoded 21st century designs. Waste of time. Our purpose is to empower Gaia to build the robots, and not just build, imagine, from scratch. Any robot she needs for any conceivable purpose, designed and fabricated at a snap of a finger. Hers. Her finger. So, Hephaestus isn't really the forge. It's more like the knowledge of craft and ingenuity of a mastersmith to wield the hammer. Encoded as software. Virtual creativity made real. Gaia's already learning. In simulations, she's doing some very creative things with fractal assembly and animal morphologies. Her designs aren't about to win the Liam Prize anytime soon, but hey, everyone has to start somewhere. So, yes, time to get started. Let's do this.
I don't get it.
Which
Interesting.
part? It's a little technical at places.
If Gaia was designed to save life, why would the robots I've seen these shapes before. In cauldrons.
But of course, the birthing places of Gaia's machines.
She's learning so much today. She's learning how to kill people quickly. She's learning about her history. She's learning about the world's history. It's like awesome field trip, yo. And how the hell did Eclipse get in here and what's his face couldn't? What's the head?
I think this is it.
What's his face be on
Sobek's
there?
office.
I mean Hades.
But it's sealed off. More Eclipse.
Careful now.
Should I be sneaky or should I just go and kill him? I'm gonna go and kill him. Just 2 skills. Points.
Welcome to Apollo, the collective memory of the human species and the wellspring of knowledge for future generations. I am Samina Ebaji. Until recently, I was director of the International Collective Memory Institute in New Tehran. As a heritage professional, I devoted my career to the preservation of human knowledge, creative endeavor, and cultural achievement. Apollo is, therefore, the ultimate embodiment of a lifelong passion, albeit under the very worst circumstances imaginable. The challenges before us are immense.
At least she died and she got to accomplish something.
We will have to design
Well, her
and
lifelong
implement
dream, I
4 major initiatives
So it wasn't really for
simultaneously.
nothing.
First, the construction of data repositories in cradle facilities around the world ensuring redundancy. Second, the collection and processing of a projected 180 million discrete data entries. 42 zettabytes of data in Mandarin, English, Spanish, and Arabic. Third, the transferal and encoding of all that data onto DNA encapsulated in synthetic fossils. The only medium capacious and durable enough to safeguard it without degradation for the centuries to come. And last, but not least, the development of the holographic interface and gamified curricula, by which future humans will commune with Apollo, progressively unlocking heuristic learning modules, leveling up their knowledge and skills they will need to take control of the
Game reference.
terraforming system. That is the future towards which all of our efforts will be directed. Not just the preservation of the past, but the seed for the flourishing of a new tree of knowledge. Welcome, and let us begin.
They have really inspiring messages. When did they have time to record these? Shouldn't they have been busy working on this crap? Just saying. Huh.
I'm not here.
Guess I missed.
What are they shooting?
Rude! Hit the wrong button anyway.
Bleed for the shadow.
Nah, you can come closer.
Fall before the shadow.
I'll take this. Come on. There you go.
On once more.
In what should have been a cave of wonders, look around. See if anything is left.
I'm sure I'm gonna skip some of these things. And not on purpose. Excuse me. Is there something? Nah. A lot of these stupid computer things be misleading. Hades Chamber.
Welcome to Hades. Zero Dawn's extinction failsafe protocol. The ultimate killer app. Now, I know what you're thinking. The purpose of Gaia is to resurrect life. So why give her a subordinate function, only purpose of which is to wipe out life all over again? I mean, what? Just plumb crazy, ain't it? Well, no, it isn't. Reconstituting a biosphere? That's a tall order. Tech smart as Gaia may be, odds are she won't get it right the first time. I mean, imagine you're Gaia, 200 years from now, and this new biosphere you're growing, it's all gone wrong. Alkalines are skyrocketing, coniferous forests eroding under the lash of superstorms that would have drowned Noah. It's chaos, spinning top that won't stop wobbling. Now what are you gonna do? Release phase 1 organisms into that hot mess? Hope their CO2 and methane can balance out what you got started? Hell no. What you're gonna do, Gaia, is step aside while Hades takes over and does what you're just too darn nurturing and life-loving to do, which is burn that misbegotten mess of a biosphere to the ground so Gaia can start over. Okay.
Exactly what he do,
Not burn, more like reverse terraforming operations and suffocate it. But you get the idea. Hades takes the biosphere back to zero. Square one, blank slate. And then, only then, does it hand the steering wheel back to Gaia and say, try again, old girl. And better this time, or we'll have to do this again. That's Hades. It's pretty badass when you think about it. Extinction on demand. Death on speed dial.
Not really.
All for the greater good, of course, but still, kind of metal. So welcome to Hades. Welcome to the void.
Okay, so if that's the original purpose of Hades, why does it want me extinct?
We need more data.
And how does it end up in the wreckage? Looks like the only way onwards.
Welcome to Eleuthia, the crown and king of Gaia's subordinate functions. For it is by Eleuthia that the human race will continue to exist. I am Patrick Brochard-Klein, the Alpha in charge of this program. Now let one thing be perfectly clear from the outset. Eleuthia is not a genetic engineering project. Our goal is to preserve the human genome, not alter it. A snapshot of human genetic diversity, literally frozen in time. The genetic quintessence of our species, unmodified. Under my watch, our activities and initiatives will comply with the 2034 clone provisions and the 2048 Raleigh Accords. Now that may seem a quaint, even trivial concern to you in light of present circumstances, but as one of the authors of the Accords, it is far from trivial to me. The practical challenges before us are staggering in scope and complexity, but not insurmountable. No. Global collation and provisional storage of zygotes, perfection of exogenic technologies, design and perfection of servitors, to provide nurture and inculcation during early child development. All of these program components must and will proceed in tandem. To say nothing of the breakneck construction of cradle facilities at sites around the world. So,
Si vous êtes prêts, let us begin.
Nothing to say about that. Why were you in the water?
Damn. Boots are full of water.
That wasn't even that big of a puddle to be swimming in. What the hell, girl?
Cradle facilities. Elizabeth said a new generation of humans would be spawned inside such places.
She did.
All Mother Mountain. It was one of them?
There's only one way to be sure.
The hatch wouldn't open. Something about a corrupted Alpha registry. I need to search Elizabeth's office.
Yeah, that's where we were going. You gonna get over there? Thank you.
Looks like it used to hold something. Some component that got removed.
First, gotta look around right quick.
Pure logic won't cut it, Ted. To pull this off, Gaia's going to need to have some skin in the game. It has to care.
What if it runs amok? Have we learned nothing from our mistakes?
Your mistakes, I think you mean?
All I'm saying is give it a kill switch.
She was just born, Ted. I'm not gonna put a gun to her head while she's still in the cradle.
You talk like it's a child. What if it becomes a monster?
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol?
Of course, Gaia, go on.
I'm sorry to contradict you, but Mr. Farrow's argument is sound. At this point, the development of my psyche is not entirely predictable. To ensure preservation of life, a hardwired override is, I believe, a necessary safeguard.
There. Satisfied, Ted?
Jeez, Liz, just do what it says.
Piece of shit. I really don't like Ted. He's a dick. Okay, go in there in a second.
Would benefit from antilopinate morphologies, though Caprid forms show superior load-bearing capability.
You're a quick study, Gaia.
Dr. Sobek, as I have conducted this comparative analysis of mammalian morphologies, I've gathered extensive data on the quaternary extinction event.
Oh? And your assessment? Gaia?
Logically speaking, the extinction was a natural consequence.
And yet,
I find the loss of megafaunal species unaccountably sad. That they passed forever into oblivion causes me to experience a grief that is difficult to describe. Am I malfunctioning?
Probably.
No, Gaia, you're not. This is good. It's very good.
Alright, where's next? Okay, make sure everything has been stolen. Okay, I got stuff behind this wall.
The Alpha Registry master file.
Intact?
Yeah. No signs of corruption.
Then what are you waiting for? Copy the file.
With this, I can restore the registry at the hatch inside Allmother. Open it. Go inside.
And grasp the secrets within.
Where I was born. Maybe who gave birth to me.
Who? Are you really so naive?
Yes.
There will be no who waiting for you there, Aloy. Whatever birthed you into the world was a what, not a who.
You bastard.
Oh no, I had a legitimate birth.
I'm gonna need her to realize that by now.
Who are the creation of a machine. But what kind of machine and why? Why were you created?
You should figure that out by now, girl.
You need to get out of there. What you found is too valuable. You're too valuable.
That's your helmet face.
Still alive. Good. I have a more
They even
suitable
put the
death
hair on
in
his
mind
damn
for you,
nipples.
child.
They put a lot of detail in this game.
My entire life, I've always known one thing with prophetic certainty. That I was destined for glory as a great champion of the sun.
Where are you now?
Even when Jiran was murdered, even when Meridian fell, I never doubted my destiny. Until you came along. When I heard that you had survived, a doubt took root in my mind. As sure as the sun rises and falls each day, those I am bade to kill die. And yet I failed. How? Why?
Where do you find
With
bullets?
each dig site you attacked, each loyal soldier you killed, this pestering doubt grew. It grew when High Priest Bahavas went missing. And when the true Sun King Itamen was snatched away. It not only grew, but multiplied. I kept thinking of the moment my knife pierced your throat. One twist, a simple tug of the blade, and you would have bled out. In slaughter, I am a practiced hand. So why hesitate? Why fail my destined purpose?
If you're gonna go on babbling like this all night, could you just kill me now?
Oh no, we're in no hurry, you and I. Not now.
Maybe some physical torture to distract me from your voice?
At that moment, on the mountain, I aimed to kill you with dispatch.
I don't think she has been physically tortured before, so I don't know why she's talking shit right now.
This failing troubled my thoughts. Haunted every step. It was only when I captured you, down in that place, that I finally glimpsed the sun's design etched at length across the course of events. You were meant to survive that day on the mountain. Meant to interfere at dig sites and kill my men. Meant to eliminate High Priest Bahavas. Meant to snatch Itamen away.
I did not eliminate him. That was his own fault for sending out assassins, and the assassins killed him. Not me. I had nothing to do with that way.
So that you might die as a sacrificial offering to the sun.
I admit, I killed your soldiers, but I did not kill the High Priest.
As it was meant to be. Predestined and preordained.
I mean, I wanted to get a good jab in. He won't let me. I call him a puppet.
Some destiny. You're following orders, not some grand cosmic design. You're a puppet, with Hades yanking the strings. A pawn pushed around by larger forces. It'd be laughable if there weren't so much killing involved. Hades is an ancient machine, not the buried shadow of Karja myth. It doesn't care about Meridian. It wants to kill everything and everyone. And you are its dutiful slave.
I serve not the buried shadow, but the sun in shadow. All halves of nature joined to one cause. Shadow to sun, dark to light.
Do you really not hear how ridiculous that sounds? You've gone from serving an insane homicidal Sun King to an insane homicidal machine. You're moving down in the world, not up.
Ha!
I'll remember those words as I watch your corpse burn. Whatever's left of it. You fail to grasp.
He likes his monologue, don't he?
As surely as you've been conquered, so has all doubt. And with certainty of belief comes unstoppable force.
Then close the cage and put your faith to the test. See if things work out like you expect.
The circle has closed.
I'm gonna what they used
Every
to brush their
element
teeth.
is in its proper place, exactly where it belongs. The errant beast, now caged, will serve her true purpose. A sacrificial animal. Oh, speaking of sacrifice, I forgot to tell you. After you crashed the Eclipse network, I sent messengers into the east to rally the forces there and mount an invasion
He
of
is a
the
true
sacred land.
villain. Because he is sitting here telling
I
me his
ordered every
whole
Nora
plan and
killed.
reason for being. Shut
I
up.
was
Doesn't
hoping to
matter. I
catch you
just want to
there,
kill
but
you, your
alas,
friend, your
it all
boss,
seems to have
and
been
the
unnecessary.
spider creature thing that's probably controlling you.
The Nora cast me out at birth. You're not hurting me if you hurt them.
Really? Then it makes no difference one way or another. In any case, I couldn't recall the order even if I wished to. Thanks to your destruction of the network, communication over distances is impossible. You not only
You know
doomed
her,
yourself,
what she gotta say about that.
but
Fuck
an
the Nora.
entire tribe.
They cast me out.
Do we not
I'll get
see
two
the
fly fish
scorching
fucks
judgment
about
of
the
the
Nora.
sun in these events? Your focus. Such a powerful device, isn't it? And yet, so fragile.
Oh, so we breaking focuses CCs now. Focuses? Alright,
So
I'm
you
gonna say
see,
focuses.
This time, I did not hesitate. The knife has already been twisted.
This focus isn't even in his ear. It's like above it. I thought it had to be in your ear. He got like on his temple, I mean almost on, like right above his ear.
Karja faithful, rejoice! Our years in shadow are over. A new dawn trembles on the horizon.
They even put the veins in his arm. They did too much for some of these
When
details.
it does, the false sun
Like,
king
not
will
just
be
the big
dead,
vein, they put the teeny
and
tiny
Holy
vein.
Meridian
They want to make
ours
sure that's the
once
most
more.
realistic thing ever.
In this,
Or like, everybody here shaves their underarm.
become an instrument of prophecy. All halves of nature join to
They even show the
one
blue in the
cause.
vein.
Shadow to sun, light to dark,
They
night
completely do
to
it.
day. Behold! Hold your seats! Can you not see the proof of the sun's blessing before your eyes? How else could shadows such as these prowl in broad light of day? Were they not approved by the sun and joined to our cause? Many years ago, to consecrate this great ring, the Radiant Turan ordered
Look how the
many
machines never fight back.
crushed beneath the hooves of the behemoth. Mighty is the behemoth in the eye of the sun.
I mean, he was
but
just
it is
tied down. I'm
mightier
pretty sure he
still,
could have fought back.
infused with
At
the
least
power of
attempted to.
shadow. Let this one, who schemed and slithered, be the first to die. Let her be the first of thousands.
Alright, and we're gonna stop here, people. Tune out next time to find out what happens. Thanks for joining me.